Today we're going to be looking at what is the best AI video generator, and I have a pretty cool website that will take one prompt and give you a side-by-side, and it is a blind test to see which one you like between the two. So we are going to try that, and I'll have a link in the description below so you can try it yourself. Here is what it looks like, and I want to be very transparent. If you go to my record, and if you want this personal leaderboard, which we're going to go through the process today, if you want any of this, you need a Chinese phone number, and I have tried a lot of different things installing this Douyin app, which is like the Chinese TikTok. I've gone through a lot of hoops and I have come up short, but the app is still really fun to play with. And before we continue, I want to remind you to click the subscribe button. I cover AI on a daily basis. So at the top here we have a prompt: close-up shot in the dressing room of a theater. A clown faces the mirror with tears in his eyes, then wipes away his tears, suddenly starts laughing, and the camera rotates clockwise. So which one is better between the two? So we have a clown laughing. You can see the mirror here, and he's laughing. I don't see any tears in either of them. Or is there a tear? I don't know. I think between the two, I don't know. They're both bad. We're going to vote both bad. We have that option down here. That's what we just voted. Let's go on to the next one. And it's something important to note. You're going to actually see which model that you're voting for, so you can kind of get a general idea of which of these models you like the most. So a fisheye lens captures a scene of a football field where someone is playing football. And it is interesting that both of these models see football as soccer. Right? If you're American or North American, we do that in Canada as well. We say soccer. So between the two, which one is better? I'm going to say with the left one. The left one is better. That is VO2 beats Seedance. Seedance is the TikTok version of VO2. So we have this one here, and this prompt is super, super long, and you can pause this and you can read through it. Which one is better? Based off like the scene being beautiful, mountains, the right one is better. Let's go with that. So this 2.1 is better. Now we have a close-up shot of daisies, and it's gradually pulling back. The one on the left is substantially better. The one on the right looks a little bit funky. It's just on a teeter-totter, just going back and forth. The one on the left gets my vote. That is VO2 over Luma Ray 2. So this is just a really fun way to kind of go through different prompts, so you can kind of get a general idea of which video model you like the most. And like I said before, you have this personal leaderboard. If you go through 30 prompts, you will get a personal leaderboard. However, you need a Chinese phone number to be able to sign in to see your personal leaderboard. So which one is better between these two? Well, I think the right one is better. The golden retriever is sitting there. He places a maple leaf on his lap, and the leaves continue to fall. I think the leaves here look a little bit funny. Also, this guy is able to like float the leaves around kind of funky, where the dog on the right, he just kind of puts the leaf there. I mean, it still floats. I don't know. It's tough, but I'm going to go with the one on the right. Just the leaves looks a little nicer. So Seedance beats Pika 2.2 on that test. A little boy in home clothes is doing homework when his dog runs over and tells him that his friend is in danger and needs help with a retro Japanese anime style. So the one on the left doesn't do it. So VO3 wins this battle. Her left hand has a samurai sword in it. And can we just take note of something real quick? Look at this. She is very talented, this one on the right. She can just take the sword, take it apart in one motion, keep it levitating in her hand, while her hand goes behind her with the handle that goes back in. Just phenomenal. Though the one on the left is better. I think the lady on the right and the whole overall scene might look better on the right, but the physics is substantially better on the left. So you can actually see, again, which model that I prefer based off the single prompt. So we can kind of quickly go through, and at some point it's actually going to like prompt us to say, hey, are you paying attention? So you can see this boy, he's doing clothes, dog tells him his friend's in danger again, retro Japanese anime style. So this is very similar to the prompt we just had. Which of these is better? I think this one here is better. The dog is actually like telling him, hey, he needs help. So Seedance beats Pika. We have this one here with leaves falling. And if you do this often enough, you're going to notice that some of these prompts are the same, but they use the same prompt on all these different models. So it's actually kind of fun to see preferences. So we have the one on the right or the one on the left. We have all the cars going through. We have the leaves. I think the one on the right looks a little nicer in terms of scenery. The cars are going through. It fades through. And it says the tall buildings become low houses. So it like really did, where this one just kind of stays stationary. So technically the one on the right followed the prompt better. So we're going to go with that. And again, you can see our preferences. This one looks really nice. A Chinese fantasy generating cloud, palace, dreamy, and picturesque clouds, and a mist 8K resolution. They're both really good. We're just put both good. Let's see, VO2 versus Pika 2.2. Goldfish swimming forward, psychedelic colors, fog, reflection effects, and an abandoned city. So I mean, it is a fish in an abandoned city. I don't know. This is tough. The one on the right. Let's go with the one on the right. As soon as it sits in his black sedan wearing headphones and a whip, pan snaps from his profile to the passing street scene outside the window. So the one on the right has a couple of problems. He doesn't have the headphones on his actual head. Camera never really pans around. The one on the left, you can see the biker in the background go by him. It looks pretty good. The biker was actually still there. That's kind of impressive. And then the camera pans, so the one on the left is better. That is Pika 2.2. So if you like kind of kept track of this stuff, you'd be able to get an idea of which one you like the most. So just from this test, I generally like VO and Pika. First person view of an artist sketching in a notebook. So this one is not first person, this one is. So sorry, Sora, you lose. We have a butterfly, and it is flying in a spring garden and flies into the door from the garden. So this is the door flying out to the garden, but not the butterfly flying into the door. So we have the left one, which is Pika again. You can kind of see what we're dealing with. The left one looks nicer. You can kind of see what we're dealing with. I think it's just kind of fun to go through and have some fun. I guess the question is, what is the best video model? And it is really up to user preference. I truly think right now it has to be VO3. I know that's the one that took the internet by storm. VO3 is kind of everywhere. I truly think VO3 is the best, but it is expensive. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. What is your favorite video generator? What is your favorite AI model for videos? I know a lot of YouTubers will do a video like this, what is the best AI video generator, but they will do like one single prompt. I thought this blind test was actually a lot of fun, and you can kind of see where my mind is at and my results. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. I cover AI on a daily basis, so you can stay up to date with the latest and greatest AI content. And don't forget to like the video. It tells the algorithm you enjoy this type of content and you want to see more of it in your feed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one tomorrow.
AI tools, AI news, AI prompts you can use. It's all for free. Just come and see at FranklinAI.com, where you're meant to be.